What's going on, guys? I see a couple people are trickling in here. What we're going to be working on today is some Jolly Roger skull and crossbone state quarters. I'm just looking up the states I need to grab real quick, and then we'll get started. If you guys wouldn't mind tapping the screen a couple times, sure would appreciate it. Hello. All right, 60 likes already. Thank you guys very much. I'm sorry, we are going to get off to a little bit of a slow start, but I promise we're going to make some cool stuff. So if y'all will just hang out for a minute while I can figure out what states I need to grab, we'll get started. And while we wait, feel free to check out the website. There should be like a little gold chain by the chat. If you order something during this live, I'll stop what I'm working on and make that for you, so you can watch your ring get made. I think that's pretty cool. And I've got a bunch of cool stuff on my website, so while we wait to get started, y'all go check it out. It's also linked on my profile. My computer is just being super slow, so I am sorry this is taking a minute. Arizona, Florida. He's all over the place. Let's see. Arizona. Florida. Indiana. North Carolina. So we've got our quarters, we're ready to go. We've got about 400 people in here. Awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing with these quarters is we're going to stamp them with my really neat 3D skull and crossbone stamp here. First, we're going to have to anneal them, so that's going to be pretty fun to watch. I'll hop over here. Sorry about the dirty desk. And there we go. $624 likes. Thank you guys very much. I do appreciate it. Get a little closer here for you guys. So what I'm doing is I'm annealing these quarters. This is going to soften up the metal make it easier to bend and stamp into. It also makes them kind of look cool when they're finished. After we get these annealed, we're going to be stamping them with a pretty cool stamp. It's a skull and crossbone, but it's like 3D, so it'll be like poking out of the coins. Usually I'm making rings. Today we're working on something a little different. I've got my camera set up here kind of goofy, but we'll see if it'll work. So there's our quarters. If you guys want to check out my rings, there should be a link by the chat down here and a link on my profile. If you order something during this live, I will make it for you. There's lots of cool stuff on that site, so if you want to check that out, if you're in the market for a ring, go take a look. Maybe in the past, but defacing money, not illegal anymore. As long as you're not doing it with fraudulent intent. So if you change a coin and try and deceive someone on its its monetary value, that's illegal. Very similar to counterfeiting. But if you've ever seen like a penny smashing machine at Disney World or museums or SeaWorld, I mean, they're all over the place. And this is very similar legally to a penny smashing machine. Yeah, no problem. No, I get asked all the time, so I'm totally used to answering that question. So I'm just trying to get some double-sided tape I'm going to stick on the top of this so it'll stick to this press. But it's tricky to get this all plastic off it. There we go. This is what I'm trying to do over here. I'm trying to take this off of here. We got it. What are we making today? We're making skull and crossbones steak quarters. It's gonna be pretty cool. So this is the stamp we use, and there's a female side of it too, so it comes out 3D, and the detail on it's really cool. Like you can see the teeth on the skull and everything. It's really cool. I've got you guys over here on a box. Let me see if I can bring this in a little bit so y'all can get a better look at what's going on. That's not bad. That's pretty good. All right. Now this is tricky in a lot of different ways. I have to make sure these two are perfectly lined up. And then I also have to really try and get the skull on the center of the coin. And since the stamp isn't perfectly centered on this circle, neither is this one. They're both misaligned, and that's just the way it came. But it does make it a little tricky. So I kind of have to just kind of guess where the middle of it is, but we'll give it a shot. The more I do in a row, the better I get. This is a 12-ton hydraulic press, so we're putting quite a bit of pressure on this thing. go. One down, 3 more to go. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, that one looks really good. It's illegal to fraudulently alter currency. Not sure on the back side. It looks pretty cool. And after I finish stamping these, I'm going to like knock off all the high points, so like the text and all the details on the coin will kind of be silver while the background will be dark. And then bring out those details. Another solid stamp. I always check to see if we can see the teeth. If you can see the teeth, you know I did a good job. Sometimes they don't come out. Very good. Thank you guys for the likes. We're at 3,100 likes so far on this live. I know this isn't the best cinematography here. Can't see what I'm doing very well. Usually I'm much better at what I'm filming, but I just haven't done any camera setup for this press yet. What's going on? So here's an example of where the teeth didn't come out very good. So that one I'll need to press again. Dang old bots. I work from home. I don't need your advice on it. Thank you very much. Need a pedal air hydraulic press. I don't know. Probably. Need a 20-ton press to really make it work perfect. 12-ton does pretty good. Like, maybe if I was working on thicker coins. There we go. See all them teeth? I can get pretty good detail with this 12-ton. I just have to make sure that this thing is twisted all the way. Usually that's the problem. It's like just a little off being closed all the way. Yeah. Grab these. We'll take a good look at it. Here we go. Pretty solid. I like them. those will work. I have too much stuff on my desk. It's a mess. That's okay. We're getting work done. All right, so now we're just gonna, like I said, buff off those high points and just bring these details out. Take a piece of filling around the outside of your die. I'll center my coin. Well, the problem is the stamp isn't centered on the die. It's not centered on either one. They're both off center in like different ways. I guess it's really difficult to do like a 3D die and get it centered on the stamp. When I've tried to like draw guides on it, it doesn't work very well. Do I sell them as that? I sell them like this, or you can get them as keychains. But if you want to put it on a necklace or something, you can just order a keychain and then move the jump ring onto, whatever necklace you like. I just haven't invested in any kind of necklaces or bracelets that I can put stuff on yet. But you can easily add it to existing stuff. Goodness gracious. So here's a little before and after. You see how kind of that detail pops. I think it looks cool. Well, if anybody would like to order something and see it get made on this live, that's really like my favorite thing to do. I'm usually making coins into rings on here. So if y'all want to check out the website, see if there's anything you like on there, I'd be happy to make it for you. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Cool. 2 more to go. Somebody was saying something about how it looks on the back. It looks pretty cool. Like you can definitely still see the skull and crossbone on both sides. It's pretty neat. One more. I think that's probably my favorite one out of the bunch on this order. I think that looks really dope. Pretty cool. Just feature these for a second on here, see if we can lure any more people in to watch. If anybody wants a ring made, wants to see it made on this TikTok live, check out coinringmaker.com. Link is on my profile. Also should be like a link down here by the chat you can tap on. If you order something right now, I will make it for you on this live. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. Thanks for hanging out and watching. Where did I get the skull and crossbone die? It was a gift, so it's like a one-of-a-kind kind of deal, and I can't even find anything like it in the marketplace anywhere. So it's a really special gift. I got it from a guy who runs his own mint. I don't know if you guys have heard of Shire Post Mint, but he gave it to me. It's pretty cool. Hello. How's it going, everybody? If you've never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. I've got a couple over here I can show you. This is a newer one I worked on. This is a half-ounce round that imitates a 1909 S penny. I don't know if there's any coin collectors watching here, but I always get asked to make pennies into rings, and this is the best I've come up with so far. That's the fourth one of those I've blocked on this live. They coming in hard today, guys. This is a 90% silver $1/2 from 1964, just like this one here. And I haven't done any with the date facing out. So if I don't get any orders from you guys in like the next 2 or 3 minutes, I'm going to be making this into a ring. If you want to go check out the website, order something real quick, I'd be glad to make it for you. There's lots of cool stuff on there. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. And here's like a Morgan dollar coin ring, 90% silver, over 100 years old. These come out pretty dang cool. Big fan of them. Yeah. Alright, am I looking for some stone setting? No, I've just been practicing that. I just started. I did my first one, I think it was like 1 or 2 days ago. It's not showing you that I'm blocking pots. Well, I appreciate you blocking them. They've been pretty thick today, man. Like, I've already blocked 4 myself. But yeah, I'm getting started on that stone setting. I think it's pretty fun. If you guys have never seen me before, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings like this. I make a bunch of different types of coins into rings. So if y'all want to check out my website, the link is on my profile. There's also a little gold chain down here you can tap on. That'll bring up some of my products. What I like to do on my TikTok lives is make orders live in front of the people that order them. 1974 half dollar. I'd have to check and see if I have any. Most of my half dollars are like Walking Liberty or Kennedy or Franklin. Let me see. As far as clad, I'll have to check. 74. I've got one. Nice. So I believe those are, double check. I had them set on my website for $150, but that's not right. They should be like $80. So yeah, you can get a 74 for $80. How's it going, guys? Yeah, no problem. And I'll set this aside for you. If I see your order come in, we'll work on it. Right on. I've learned a whole bunch about coins since I got started working on them. Morning's going good. How's everybody doing? For anyone who's just joined in, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins like this into rings like this. I've got a bunch of different types of coins. Big coins, little coins, silver coins, copper coins. So if this looks like something you might be interested in, take a moment, go visit my website. It's linked on my profile. And if you place an order during this live, I will work on it for you. I'll make it here live, step by step, show you how it's done. I think that's a pretty cool thing to do. So if you're interested in that, let me know. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Right now I'm just taking a second to chill out and show off some of my work. So for that, these are offered as a coin like this or as a keychain. If you order it as a keychain, it's pretty easy to add that to an existing necklace. So you can make it into like a pendant yourself. But I don't currently offer any kind of bracelets or necklaces. I just haven't got into that yet. I mainly focus on like keychains and rings. $5,000 likes, 5,500 likes. Let's go. Thank you guys very much. If anybody else has a question, go ahead and put it in the chat. I'm very open about my process. Usually I'm working on stuff, but it's been a little slow this week. I'm not sure what's up, but if you're interested in getting something and seeing it made on this live, hop on over. You'll be the first order that comes in, and we can get right to work on it. So I don't know if you guys have seen these yet. These are the new 2022 quarters. I actually got these from Splash. The turtle in the chat here sent me some rolls. Very nice. Look at those. Totally new front and back designs. The first time the Mint has done that in a quick minute. So I kind of wanted to stock up on these, but I do make them into cowboy hats and coin rings. If anyone's interested in, you know, a 2022 specific coin ring, I can do that. But I think these are really cool. And I do appreciate you sending me these. They came super fast. So yeah, I'm just going to give you guys a couple minutes to hop over to the website, check out my work. If nobody finds anything they're interested in, that's totally fine. I will get started on this 64 Kennedy because I need one with the date on the outside. Apparently I've done them with the date on the inside, like this, which I like a lot. But I need one with the date on the outside to take some pictures of. At the same time, there's some... I'll show off some of the coins I want to work on. So these are coins I haven't made into rings yet, but I've got, like, that I want to work on. This one's pretty cool. We could do a Libertad. I've never done one of these before. That would be cool. I just found this series. You had me till I pulled out the Trump. I mean, it's not political. Some people like Trump, some people don't. I've only got one of them. I won it in a raffle, so it is what it is. I'm going to punch a hole in his face if that makes you feel any better. Yeah, I really like this series. I don't know if you guys have seen these. The Seven Wonders. Really cool. I've actually got 3 of them so far. Here's another one. Look at this thing. I think the outside of these rings will be really, really neat. But they'll look good either way. There's so much detail on these coins. Very cool. There's the third one I've got. It's the Hanging Gardens. But I don't know, man. This rim is just screaming at me to ring it. What do you guys think? Would those be cool rings? Oh, here's another one I want to do. The Scottsdale. I think that would be really neat. The Hanging Gardens. Yeah, I think that would be cool. These would be pretty neat as well. I've never done one of them. Been stacking that silver, guys. There's another one. Philharmonic. Be a great one. Yeah, these are all fine silver. I've kind of jumped from coins to rounds. I really like designs on rounds. So these are all fine silver, yeah. Now we got a maple. Yeah, you got to stack when the price is right, you know? I think this one's really cool too. Yeah, well that's the idea, is I want to add some more design options to the shop. And I think I'm going to go with the Libertad. I've got a few of them. So I'm going to need something to take a picture of. I think we'll do that. Yeah, I don't... They're thick. Like, I thought they would be the same size as the Eagles, because they're 1 ounce. But these things are thick. And they've got text on the outside, which is really cool, too. So that'll be on, like, where the reeded edge on this one is. It'll have text. So I think that'll be pretty nice. All right, we've got an 83 and an 84. Yeah. All right. Do I have any Canadian halves? No, the only Canadian coin I have is a maple. I just had it here. Yeah, this is the only Canadian coin I have currently. 2001 maple. And there's 85. What did I do with the ring? I put the stone in. I'm still practicing that. So I was just kind of showing off my first try. I've got this one here that's got a stone in it. But that one's just practice. I popped that stone out because I want to see what it looks like with different colors in there. So that's something I'm going to play with later today. Still practicing. Thank you. All right, enough farting around. Let's make something. Let's go. Again. Not interested. 83. Yeah, we'll just do the 83. Look how thick this is. Let's go. So the first step is to punch a hole in the middle of it. Gonna set these aside over here. Bye. Yeah. Your last few remaining seconds as a coin. Let's really appreciate the nice detail on this thing. It's a good looking coin. I think it's going to make an even nicer ring. And again, if anybody watching wants to get a ring, I do have a website link on my profile. There's also a link by the chat down here you can tap on. Feel free to check out my stuff. That's thick. Ha! Libertad out here making me use my muscles. Look at that beast. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to fold this thing here in a second. It'll wear me out. There we go. Nice center punch. That looks good. Now we're just going to clean up this inside edge here. You can see on this side it's pretty sharp. So what we're going to do is just smooth that out. This is called a deburring tool. It's used by plumbers mostly, but you can get it at a hardware store, and it's perfect for cleaning up the inside of coin rings. So while I do this, y'all feel free to tap that screen. We're sitting at 6,300 likes on this live. I sure do appreciate the support, and y'all just hanging out and watching. I hope you like what I do. I know this one's been kind of boring so far, so we're actually going to start working on something. And if you'd like me to make something just for you, visit the website, let me know you ordered down in the chat, and I'll get to work on it. Yeah, this thing is one of the thicker coins I've worked on. I'll make it to fit me, so this will be like a size 9. It'll be the same size as this. Unless somebody wants it. Does anybody want it? I'll make it to your size. But other than that, I usually make it to fit me. So I can test them out, model them a little bit, That should be pretty good. Nice. Now we'll go over here and anneal it. Noise. I think I should move that Get this out of the way. You're probably right. Safety first. I lost my other phone stand. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got you. There it is. A $50 size 9. Copper clad $50 are $80. 90% silver $50 are $150. And for the silver ones, I have Walking Liberty, I have 1964, and I have 1992 up to 1998. Interesting range of silver $50. Sure. Let me know. Oh, this is a thick boy. Look at the side text on this. This is so cool. Thank you for the donuts. They were delicious. Thank you. So this is called a doming block. It'll help us do our first fold on this coin. You put a ball bearing in the middle there. And I really like starting with round on round because it just folds evenly. Safety. I try to be safe, but since I'm the cameraman and the jewelry maker, it's hard to be a safety guy as well, but I really do try to be safe. Haven't really hurt myself doing this so far, which is good. I can't let my only employee get hurt on the job, can I? Nice. Knock on silver. Yes, sir. We got a nice little cone shape going here. Pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and anneal it again. Because as you work on these, they work harden. So we'll want to soften it up again before we try and fold it some more. It seems like today I keep getting more viewers when I just shut up. Every time I talk, people dip out. It's funny. Well, for anyone who's just joined in, I'm Coin Ring Maker. I make coins into rings. This is my first Libertad, 90% silver round from Mexico I've ever worked on. And it's coming along really nice. If you want to check out my stuff, there's a link on my profile. And down here in the chat, you can tap on that little gold chain or link or whatever you want to call it, and that'll pull up some of my products. There's some real pretty pictures, so even if you're not interested in buying, just check out the pictures. They're pretty. I like the way you explain the process. Well, I repost all these lives on YouTube, and for anyone who's watching my videos to learn how to do what I'm doing, I want to be able to, you know, help them along the way. There we go. I did about... Okay. I mean, that's cool. I don't have a Snapchat. I'm too old for that. I'm glad you like it. I think it's pretty cool. In a real nice cone shape now. There's our date on there. 1983. I think it's going to come out really good. Like, so far, I'm really liking it. Lots of neat detail on it. Yeah, I try to do as much as I can with just hand tools. Like, I do have a flex shaft, but I don't use it very much for most of the rings. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. We're gonna heat it up again. 'Cracking, splitting, and stretching unevenly. So, like, for thinner bands, if you don't anneal them, they'll develop like thin spots. So it won't stretch nice, and you won't get a good looking band. Actually, annealing is one of the things that took me like the longest to actually like implement in my process. I was like, I just don't need it. It's not necessary. But it once I started doing it, it makes things much easier. Right. So another thing we do to prevent the splitting is I'm going to sand this cut edge before I start stretching it. Because this is where most of the splitting will come from. If there's a crack here, any kind of micro crack, it's pretty clean actually right now. But I'm still going to go ahead and sand it a bit. Just for good measure. I like to use these nail file blocks. They're easy to hold. $8,100 likes on this live so far. Thank you guys so much. I know this is kind of a boring spot, but we gotta do it. We don't want to mess up our ring. There we go. You can see it's all nice and shiny. That pure silver is coming through. Lovely. Yeah, that looks good. What's the time frame total from start to finish? It really depends. I can do things much faster if I'm not filming them, but I prefer to film what I work on. It's good content, right? So I sacrifice like speed so that I can share it with you guys. But I can definitely do this faster if if I just go and I work on it, not running my mouth the whole time or worrying about my phone. But this way I can go back and like look at my work, which is pretty cool. And all my TikTok lives are reposted on YouTube if anybody wants to go watch this at a later date or see some of the other stuff I've made. My YouTube channel is called Coin Ring Maker. It's pretty easy to find. And there's quite a bit of stuff on there. So this is my ring stretcher. Usually people are like, how does this work? What's the deal? So when you lift up on this handle, the spike pushes upwards, right? And the spike gets wider as it goes down. So as it pushes up, it pushes out these splines, is what they're called. And that stretches the ring just a little bit. I like to put some blue shot paper towel between my ring and my ring stretcher. That helps so we don't have metal on metal contact, and it helps keep the detail on the inside of the coin too, so it doesn't get all mashed up. But over time, the coin will cut through this paper towel. So I like to move it around a little bit. And as we stretch it, the coin is also going to start to torque harden. So it's going to be harder and harder to stretch. It gets to a point where you're like really like re-anneal it, you know, and soften up the metal. It's going to reduce the chance that you split it. But since we're making this into a size 9 to fit on my finger, it's already pretty decently stretched out. So that should be pretty good right there. Coming along really nicely. So now we just have to make it smaller. So we're going to re-anneal it again and shrink it up. Thanks for the follow, Bill. So on the ring stretcher, we used the blue paper towel to wrap around it so we didn't get metal on metal contact, and that's how we have all these nice details on the inside here. It still looks very clean. As we reduce it, we're going to want to wrap this up in plumber's tape. I use this really hardcore plumber's tape. It's called Blue Monster, and that is going to help keep the detail on the outside of the coin. We're just going to wrap that up real good here, maybe a little bit. Currently I offer the center punch, so that's the part of the coin we punch out. You can get this by itself, you can get it as a pin you can put on your hat or your shirt, or you can get it as a keychain. If you get it as a keychain, it's pretty easy to convert that into a pendant and add it to a necklace. But those are all add-on options. You don't have to get any of them. They're just things people asked for to get with their rings, so I added those as options if you want to. And that's going to be under the package option, because I wasn't sure what to call it. Good afternoon. We're working on my first Libertad. 1983. So this thing's a lot thicker than an American Eagle, but it's also smaller. It's been an interesting coin so far. So far it's gone pretty well. So now we're going to start trying to figure out how to reduce this stuff. I'll look for the Swedish wrap die that it fits in. So this one is a little too small. Can I make a coin out of a silver center versus a quarter center? Yeah. I don't have it as an option, but I could do it. This is my punch that I make that coin out of. It's pretty cool. Yeah, if that's something you want, I'll give you a follow and just message me about it and we'll get that worked out. I'll have to add it to the site. There we go. So we found one that it fits in. We need to make sure it's in there nice and level. And see if we can find a pusher to put on top. Actually, doesn't look super level. There we go. There's our pusher. And we're just going to push this down in this die, and that's going to shrink it. Just go all the way to the bottom with it. There it is. Some people push these all the way through. I like to stop where the cut edge meets the end of the die. I don't like pushing them all the way through. But you can see we're starting to get a real nice ring shape on it. And you can also see where the pressure of that die pushed in on the tape and helped keep those details on there. So it's doing its job. I'll go ahead and flip it over and reduce the other way. There's our text on the edge there. That looks so cool. So cool. It's looking really nice. I'm going to reduce the cut edge just one more time. Make it a little more even. And we'll take this tape off and take a look at it. I've got high hopes. I think it's going to look pretty cool. What do you guys think? This is one of my least favorite parts, is trying to get the tape back off again. It really clings on there. That's beautiful, man. Whew. That is a thick ring. My goodness, look at that. Not too shabby. Rub off a little fire scale. Pretty cool. I like it. Well, if anybody would like a coin ring made by me on this live, feel free to visit the website. There's lots of coins to choose from. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. If I don't get anything coming in here relatively soon, I think I might hop off and package up a couple orders. What's the biggest size I can make? Probably like a 16 is what I have on my website. If you need something bigger than that, I can do it. I'll just need a little heads up on what you want to do. What size do you need, bud? Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't screw it up. It came out really nice. Probably a 16. Okay, yeah, I can do that. What I would suggest is visiting a jewelry store and just getting sized real quick, because just being one or two numbers off can make a big difference on how comfortable your ring is. But if you can stop into a jewelry store and get sized real quick, shouldn't take very long, should be free, and that way we can get an accurate ring size for you, so your ring will fit, be nice and comfortable. Let's go take a look at this. That's pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. Quite a few quarters, half dollars, dollars. What do you have in mind? Thank you. I really can't get over this text on the outside of it. Super cool. Heyo. Looks like we got an order. No, I prefer to work on coins I have on hand. So just go check out the website. It's linked on my profile, and there's a little gold chain by the chat you can tap onto to see some of the different stuff I work on. Find something in your price range that you like, and I'll work on it for you. I'd be happy to. Looks like we got a 90% silver Nevada state coin ring. Let's see if we can find Nevada. there it is. Get to crack a slab. I'm just going to take a little bit of time before I get started on this one. Just take a little breather. If you're the person who ordered that and you're in here, let me know. If not, it's pretty funny that I'm on live and someone ordered a ring and they're not even watching. But, you know, it is what it is. It's going to be a size 5.5. Man, we're almost to 10,000 likes on this, guys. Y'all go ahead and get me to 10,000 and we'll get started. All 60, just tap the screen a whole bunch. See if we can do it. See if we can hit that 10K. Oh, y'all went faster than I thought. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Well, as a thank you to all you guys for watching and getting me to 10K likes on this live, I'm going to give y'all a coupon for my store. You can use the coupon code WELCOME. It'll save you 10% off anything you ever order. This coupon works forever, and it works on everything in the store. It's my little thank you coupon, so just write down WELCOME somewhere, 10% off coinringmaker.com, and hang on to that. It'll last forever. I want the coin in my pocket and a sticker for my wheelchair. Okay. I send out stickers with every order. There's a little black and white one that goes with every order, and then there's this holographic one. You'll get one of those with every $100 order until I run out. And if you want me to work on your coin specifically, there is a button on my profile that says get a quote. Just tap on my logo up here and tell me about that coin. Tell me what it's made of, what year it is, what kind of coin it is, and your ring size, and I'll get you a quote for that. Dang, we're about to hit 12K. Y'all are crushing it. Does anybody else have a question before I get started? Oh, you just want the silver one. That's right. Okay. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind just messaging me later today to remind me to do that. Since it's a product I haven't created yet, it'll probably drift out of my mind. But I do want to make that for you. Any idea what you want to spend on it? You want to throw a generous offer out? Yeah, this came out really cool. Let's look at it one more time. So cool. I really like it. It's so thick, though. I'm thinking like 10 or 15 bucks. They're a little tricky to make. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a little tough to make them. So this is the one we're cracking out of here. This is a silver proof set, 90% silver quarters, produced by the Mint for people who like to collect coins. And what I'm gonna do is pop it out of here. Something they would never do. We're gonna make a ring out of it. If y'all are excited about that, go ahead and put ring in the chat. Size 13 on any coin rings? Pretty much, yeah. Not like the dimes, but quarters, half dollars, dollars, American Eagles, for sure. Size 13 is my cap on quarters, though. That's as big as I can go before they start looking weird. They start getting thin spots. Take a good look at this coin before we punch a hole in it. Isn't it pretty? Untouched by human hands until right now. You'll provide the coin? Okay, it does cost the same. Because custom orders take a little bit more of labor going back and forth with you. I charge the same, whether it's my coin or your coin. Honestly, it's just easier to work on mine. But I don't mind working on yours. Feel free to message me. Let me know what kind of coin it is. And I can get that done for you. Since the last coin we worked on was fine silver, we're going to want to separate these shavings. Put those up, because this one's 90%. If you guys have never seen me before, don't know what I do, I'm coin ring maker. I make coins into rings. And if you're interested in checking out some of the stuff I make, there's a little gold link down here, I think on the left side of the chat, is what I was told. That you can tap on, that'll bring up some of my products. There's also a shop link on my profile. That's pretty. So feel free to check that out. Use the coupon code WELCOME. It'll save you 10%. Let me know if you have any questions about what I do or what I make. I'm pretty open about my process. And I appreciate y'all watching. So thanks for watching. If you like what you're seeing, tap the screen. Nice. Now we're just going to clean up this inside cut edge. You can see it's kind of sharp right here. We're just going to smooth that out. Man, I'm glad I got an order today. I haven't got an order in it's been like 3 days. It's been so quiet on my website. It's weird. Usually I'm very busy. So I'm like anxious because I have nothing to do. It's illegal to alter currency with fraudulent intent. So if you took a nickel and made it appear to look like a dime and then tried to spend it, that would be against the law. Yeah, I don't know what's up. And it's not like my views are down. Like, I'm getting good views. It's just nobody feels like buying anything. Which, I mean, I never really try to pressure anybody to buy anything. If you want something, you're more than welcome to get it. But this is like my hobby. This is what I do for fun. When I don't have any orders, I get really bored. That should be nice and smooth. People run out of money before the end of the month. That makes sense. Everybody getting ready to pay rent and all, I suppose. There is our quarter so far. I think this is going to look really cool. Nice floral design. Yeah, that's true too. Just blame it on Putin. Thanks a lot, Putin. All right. So here is our coin so far. Raised his raise. Well, I could use a raise. But yeah, I suppose the price of everything's going up, and it's getting a little tight for everybody. A little tougher. Gotta keep those priorities. I get it. Nice. That's really pretty. Just sanding down that cut edge real quick. And since this is a 5.5, we don't have to stretch it out very far, but I'm just gonna stretch it a little bit to just kind of fix the shape of it. That should be good. Now we'll shrink it up. Make it nice and tiny. Thanks for the follow, Chris. I think you picked a good one. Yeah, this is coming out really good. Check our size. Yeah, she was just hiding in the background. Yeah, this is for her. We got it at a 6. It's very close. And there we go, right at 5.5. Perfect. Now we're going to get all that golden fire scale off of there and make it nice and shiny again. It's my favorite part. Awesome, awesome. I'm glad she liked them. Do a little comparison. You see all that silver? There's before, after. So nice. If you wouldn't mind leaving a review, if you go to my website and tap on the menu, there's a button there that says leave a review. It really helps my small business if I can get reviews for it. So if you have a free minute today, I really would appreciate it. I'm at 20% on my phone. I gotta charge it. No. Well, if anybody else wants to get a coin ring made by me, they are available on my website. This is a 90% silver state quarter. These are $100. If you want to get a copper clad one, those are $20. Half dollars, 90% silver are $150. Clad are $80. Dollar rings like Peace dollars and Morgan dollars are $200. If there's a specific type of coin, let me know what you're looking at. So what you do is you go to my profile, you tap the link, or you can just go to coinringmaker.com, and then the menu. Tap on the menu at the very top, and there'll be a button on there that says leave a review. Oh, awesome. You like it? You love it? Yes, that's what I like to hear. Well, thank you, Chuck. Fantastic. Well, like I said, if you have a minute, feel free to leave a review. There's a button for it on my website menu. So now we got most of that fire scale off of there. It's looking really, really shiny. We're going to get a little polishing cloth and just take it to the next level. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, I haven't had orders for cowboy hats in a while, so I thought I'd send some out. Little freebies. Oh, nice, nice. So we got the whole couple here watching. I like it. Did you tell her, hey, get on here, watch, he's making stuff? That's gorgeous. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Those reviews go further than you know. So I really do appreciate you taking time to do that. If you guys haven't yet, please consider giving me a follow. Check out the website if you're interested in what I make. Orders made through that website make this channel possible. So I would appreciate it if you went and just checked it out. There's also a little gold link down here by the chat you can tap on. It's pretty easy to use, and it'll bring up some product photos and prices, and you can check out my stuff there too. Just trying to get this really shiny. Oh, cool. We're getting the whole family in here. We'll go take a closer look at this where my dirty fingers aren't in the way. Well, thank you for your order. I really do appreciate it. Give you a good look at what you've got here. Look at that. Very pretty. Yeah, I have all 50 states. In copper and 90% silver. Go ahead and show off this other ring I made today too. This is a Libertad. Came out really nice. If it doesn't roll away. There we go. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, if anybody else would like to order something and see it get made on the live, go check out the website. The link is on my profile. There's also a gold link down there by the chat you can tap on. You guys can use the coupon code WELCOME to save 10%. And let me know if you have any questions or there's anything you'd like to see. Looks amazing. I've been holding back on getting these rings. I'm glad I chose one. Well, I really do appreciate it. I think this came out very nice. Yeah, you're going to be able to show this off for sure. Beautiful floral design. Nevada on the top. It's even got some like sun rays going through the bottom of there. It's pretty cool. Good looking ring. 100. Thank you. Let's see here. I'm Ibby95. Are you interested in getting a Colorado coin ring? Is anyone interested in getting a coin ring? Let me know. Down below in the comments. Anybody got any questions? Any kind of coin ring you'd like to see? And if you haven't yet, go ahead and give me a follow. I sure would appreciate it. I'm just taking a little break here. We just finished this 90% silver Nevada quarter coin ring. Ohio? I can do Ohio. Absolutely. The copper clad ones are $20 and the 90% silver are $100. Let me know what you'd like to do. All the 90% silver are also uncirculated, so you're going to get really nice detail on it. Like, it's going to look like this. It's going to look brand new. Very pretty. Steak quarters are probably one of my favorite things to make. I really like them. I'd like to see a 1998 or a 2003. So there is, yeah, I supply the coins. There is a little problem with the steak quarters. I cannot pick the year that comes on them. They only made them for 1 year each. So like the Pennsylvania was made in 1999 and only 1999. Nevada was made in 2006 and only 2006. So if you want a specific year on your quarter, you're going to have to kind of Google that year and see what quarters were made then. If you just want the specific state, that's a lot easier to deal with. But it is hard to match those two things up. Yeah, I've got quite a few coins in my inventory. You can see all the stuff I make by tapping the gold chain down by the chat. You guys see that? Go ahead and test it out. Let me know if it works. But yeah, you'll need to... No, you're okay. I've been asked that question a whole bunch, so I don't mind pointing it out, but you gotta pick either the state or the year. You can't do both. Does anybody else have any questions? What year is Wisconsin? 2004. Can I just order a 1956 quarter ring? Yes. That is going to be 90% silver, though. So those are $100, but I can do that. You can order through the website on my profile or the gold chain down by the chat. There's a 1956 for you waiting. Let me know. Yeah, I can go up to size 13 on quarters. That is where I have to stop. If you need something bigger than that, I can do $half up to size 16. And like dollar coins, I can go pretty big. I can probably go to like 18, maybe 20. But for quarters, 13 is as big as I can go. Awesome, sounds good. As soon as I see your order come in, I will get to work on it. Exciting. Show off that Nevada one, that looks good. Does anybody else have any questions? Anything you'd like to see? Any specific coins you're wondering if I can or can't work on? I have a pretty decent range of coins. So there's a lot of stuff you can pick from. Like I said, the website link is on my profile. And I totally don't mind you guys going and checking it out while we're kind of in a little bit of a lull here. It does look like we're about to make a 1956. For a size 5, quarters are good. This one right here is a size 5.5, so that's pretty close. Very similar. If you want a thicker band, you could do a bigger coin. So like a $half has a band about this thick compared to the quarter. What did the center punch of the Aztec look like? Really cool. So it's just the center of the Aztec round. Let's see if I can find one. That's what it looks like. It's pretty dope. Are the prices the same for bigger coins? No, bigger coins cost more. Like 90% silver quarters are 100, half dollars are 150, Morgan dollars and peace dollars are 200, and American Eagles are 300. So the bigger the coin, the more difficult it is to do, and the more expensive it is. No, these are actual coins that I make into rings, no melting. And you can see all my prices either by tapping the gold chain down by the chat or the website link on my profile. You can also just visit my website, coinringmaker.com. Yeah, these Aztec ring comes out super cool. They're just like layered with intricate detail. The rings look cool, the center punches look cool. 91 Desert Storm. I don't have any Desert Storm coins currently. That might be something I'd have to like custom work on. If you're really interested in it, I'm gonna go ahead and follow you. Just follow me back, and we can work that out. It's probably going to be a 1 ounce silver coin. So that would be about $300. So what keychain? So for what keychain does that look like on Aztec? So to get the Aztec keychain, it's in the package area. So you order the Aztec ring, and then you can get the center punch as a keychain. I don't have any currently made, but basically what I would do is just punch a hole in it and add a keychain. They look pretty cool. I do have so it's the same type of keychain that I've got this penny cowboy hat on here. So it's got a jump ring, it's got this chain, and then your keychain there. But instead of a little penny cowboy hat, it would be the Aztec center punch. Good questions, guys. Keep them coming. If there's anybody else who's got a question, don't be shy. Feel free to ask. I'm very open about what I do, and I'd be happy to help you out. Yeah, it would be, I would probably put it above, since this is upside down, I would put it above the head, probably through that top triangle there. That's where I'd put the hole. Sure, sounds good. If you wouldn't mind, if you can visit a jewelry store and get size there, that's the best way to get an accurate ring size. There's a lot of different articles and stuff online telling you can measure with a tape measure or with a string, and I've not had very good luck with people who do that. Often the ring size is wildly inaccurate. So if you can visit a jewelry store and get sized, I would appreciate it. It shouldn't take you very long, should be free, and that way we're going to have an accurate ring size. So your ring will be nice and comfortable. But I'll set that aside for you. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna hop off of here, maybe do some laundry. If I get any more orders that come in during the day, I'll probably hop back on and get those made. If you haven't yet, please consider giving me a follow. And if you've got some free time, go check out my videos. There's a whole bunch of them here on TikTok. You can just scroll through my whole profile, like them, leave nice comments. I'd appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to leave the chat open for another 1 or 2 minutes if you have any more questions. So I do a light polish before I start working on them, and then a heavy polish once I'm finished. So most of my rings come out looking very, very shiny, almost reflective. I really try and get them as shiny as I possibly can after they're done. Doesn't want to focus. That's a shame. But like this one, I still have some polishing to do on. That one looks pretty good. Yeah. You can see me waving the reflection of it. That's a good sign. Yeah, we'll give you guys another minute or so. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. But I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. This was fun. It's a good time. I appreciate you joining me. All right, I'm going to hop off here. Y'all have a good evening. Bye. See you next time.